Okay guys, so in today's video we'll be going over how I do my burst boss setups or whatever. I'm pretty sure most of you guys have figured out how to do this by now, but just in case you guys don't, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how I do it. It's very simple. I literally play it just like how I would play Grand Blue Fantasy. If you guys play Grand Blue Fantasy, it's very simple to understand. So I'm going to go ahead and test it out for you guys and show you guys how I do it on the event map going on right now for the Inori event. So go to whatever you want to farm. Obviously go for like a comfortable one that's not too difficult for you. I'm gonna go to 1200 and 500 because I could probably do 13,500, but I'm not gonna waste my time because I'm lazy. You guys should always go for the efficient one, obviously. And I'll guys show you how I do my boss setup. So this is my boss squad. The most important character here is definitely gonna be the Yingxia and the Seika. If you guys don't have the Seika yet, you can use whatever you guys want for a buffer, but obviously because she is a crit buffer, you want to have her. I think most people are pulling for this character, so if you guys have her, then you guys probably understand the setup. If you guys don't, then work with what you have. The most important thing is definitely going to have the Yingxia, which is very easy to get because it's S rank, and there's some other buffer, like I guess basic Seika works well too. I have these two. One attacker, I'm using Yuina here, but you want to have a multi-hitter like the basic Ruka or the Inori, or even Ivon, I think, or Vaughn, whatever her name is. The ice slasher works well here, but I still like to use Yuina because she is my favorite character in the game, so I'm going to keep using her until I get sick of not being able to burst characters, which is going to be pretty soon. You don't have to use the defender, honestly. If you guys aren't pushing like super heavy on maps or whatever, you don't need defender. Just grab another like attacker or something, you'll make your life much easier. Any multi-hitter is perfectly fine here. One healer, I'm using the SS Tama that you get from a selector at the beginning, and then another debuffer. Aina is good here as well too. I think most people do use this core setup for everything, but I don't think most of you guys know how to use this composition, so I'm going to go ahead and just explain it for you guys. So with that being said, remember these characters, flex slot for here, flex slot for the attacker, and then the other ones just use whatever you guys can. You don't need a defender as well too, unless you're doing like hardcore bossing. So let's get right into it. So gameplay is gonna be very simple, and I'm talking like super easy. There's only one real attack phase, and that's at the end of combat. So our objective here is to push either overdrive 2 or overdrive 3. However much burst you guys need is up to you guys. So obviously we need to get up there as well too. So every hit counts towards the overdrive bar. I think it's like 28 hits or something like that to get to overdrive 2. Each of my slashers or each of my frontline hits 3 times. So I don't know, 8 turns or something will probably get there. So just mash attack. Just ignore everything for now, and then if you guys need to defend from big attacks or whatever, you'll be perfectly fine. DP is a good stat, but Vitality Spear is also a good stat. We took barely any damage there, so let's keep mashing. Now, as this is happening, if you guys have the Seika, you can also buff as well too. Like right now, I'm going to drop one of these things. Full Enhance, which increases the squad skill attack, which is like your ultimate. You kind of want to have that, so I'm going to pop that, and we're going to go ahead and keep stacking. So right now that's on turn 3, we're about 67% of the way there. Just keep mashing. Heal up if you guys need to. Just be wary of your DP. It's a very important stat. We are still fine here, so let's keep mashing. We'll be fine here as well too. You guys don't need to use anything if you guys don't want to. Full Enhance once again. Alright, we're still fine. They hit my tankiest member. So we'll swap Seika out for now because she needs to get some DP. We'll use our defender, Aoi, as our defender, whatchamacallit. Now I'm going to pop the shield here just to save some time from having to heal later on. It's also very nice as well too. This right here gets you through multiple big hits if you guys are going through big hits, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. And I just keep mashing, and you guys should be okay. Keep mashing. So I'm gonna go for overdrive 2 burst. You don't think about it too much. So right here we should be okay to take another hit. I'm gonna go ahead and attack again. We should be overdrive 2 after this. Alright, perfect. So overdrive 2. So now this is where you want to set up your burst. So we're gonna have Seika come out from the back. I'm gonna put Aina in the front as well too. You want to have Yingxia and Aina, and you want to have Seika as well in the front. So what I do here is I'm going to do the full enhance once again to stack up 3 of these on my attacker. We're going to use a Blade of Wallong to lower defense, and we're going to use a Frilled Shark's Blade to also lower some defense. So we're going to lower 2 defense right here, and then we're popping overdrive 2. So the debuff once, the debuff twice. Now if you guys don't know, debuffs only last 1 turn, but if you use overdrive, that same overdrive counts as a 1 whole turn. So we get 3 actions right here with this defense down. So it makes it so bursting is best during overdrive. So right now we have 2 more turns with this defense down rather than just 1 turn. So right now I'm gonna swap over my attack DPS. We're using Absolute Phenomenon on our Yuina. We're using enhancement as well. We're gonna get 4 of these stacks, and we're using Saintly Smite. So we're stacking 4 of these. We're stacking the Absolute Phenomenon for attack and crit rate, and we're using our ultimate right here, and that should KO the shield, I think, assuming I crit. But no, I think I can still kill it without critting, but you want to crit ideally. Sometimes if you don't crit, it sucks, but just reroll, I guess. I don't know. Sometimes you don't crit though, which is really annoying. So right there, I think that was a crit, so we're good there. Shield is down. So that's the first burst. We still can keep going. And the first cost of overdrive is no SP, so we can use another Absolute Phenomenon to take us to 1. And we use our enhancement, which brings us down to 14. And we can use another Saintly Smite, which would make it so we have no more bursts after this, but that's all we need. And then it should be dead after that. If you guys are using a multi-hitter like Inori, Ruka, or Vaughn or whatever, or Yvonne, it'll be much better than what I'm using for Yuina. So use those instead, and then boom, big damage right there. Alright, so that's how I do bossing. If you guys are struggling with just overdrive 2, push to overdrive 3. Just keep mashing, stacking up buffs, and that's basically all you gotta do. It's very simple. I don't think most of you guys are gonna have trouble figuring out how to play like this. It's very, very easy. It's just like Grand Blue Fantasy. So yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know, or if you guys have suggestions, feel free to tell me as well too, because I'm still learning the game after all. And yeah, back to the accessory grind for me, because I still can't get 1200 DP necklaces. And I'll see you guys next video. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.